Hey Mr. Dev, what has happened to you? You are wearing a dark goggle and this is late evening. Have you forgotten to take out your goggle, mister? Or are you suffering from conjunctivitis? Then please wear it, please wear it. I am wearing this for a reason, my dear. Wearing this for a reason. Now, what is the reason you know? Come closer, I'd say to you. WWPS. What? What? What you said? Can you please again repeat it? I heard something called WWPS. Yes, it is WWPS. WWPS if I do this. WWPS if the result is going to be like this. WWPS if this, if that. WWPS if it is going to happen like this. WWPS if such and such, if so and so. In everyone's life, this WWPS is going to restrict you to move forward in your life. Now you would say to me, what is this WWPS, Mr. Dev? This is a syndrome. Yes, exactly. This is a syndrome. A syndrome which is going to restrict your progress, which is going to throw you back to the stage from where you came, not allowing you to go further in your life, not allowing you to stretch your limits, not allowing you to get the desired goals in your life. WWPS. Oh, very clear, very transparent right now. It was completely dark for me when I was wearing that dark goggle. Dear all friends, WWPS, it's a very common syndrome found with every human being. Maybe with me, maybe with you, maybe with every one of us, those who are listening to me at the present moment, at the present context. If you do remember the time, the moment that you have started doing something new in your life, started working out something out of the box, started thinking something out of the box, or started doing something very noble in your life to which you felt that it is, yes, the thing to be done in this particular life. This WWPS has touched you. This WWPS has heated you and said, no, don't do this. Now, if you do this, then WWPS. What? If you do this, then WWPS. Now, you would ask to me, don't confuse us. For a time, you have been speaking this WWPS syndrome. What does it exactly mean, Mr. Dev? My dear all friends, it's really very simple. What would people say if I do this? If I do that? If this is going to happen? If that is going to happen? Most often, we do have a fear of the people giving a negative comment to us. Whenever we are going to do something very noble, very creative, something out of the box, maybe something very different, very unique, we do have a fear like this, that WWPS. What would people say if I do this? What would people say if I do that? If something is going to wrong, then what would people say to that? This what would people say syndrome is going to restrict your progress in life, is going to keep a barrier in front of you and say that don't hit the barrier and move ahead of that one. What would people say? What would people say? Now, while saying this, I'm just reflecting to the 70s era. You know, my dear friend, what I'm talking about? I'm talking about Rajesh Khanna. Yes. कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना, छोड़ो बेकार की बातों में, कहीं बीत ना जाए रहना. कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना, छोड़ो बेकार की बातों में, कहीं बीत न जाए रहना. कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे. It's 100% true, my dear friends. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? WWPS syndrome? Or to freely speak whatever you are? Bring to the social outfront what sort of qualities you are having, what sort of creativity you are having, what sort of noble things you are having, what sort of uniqueness you are having. Don't fear about the people. People would say like that. You continue your work to be done, my dear friends. What would people say? What would people say? कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे. With this discovery of new syndrome, your speaker this side, Devashish Deus, resting until the time I'll be coming up with certain new things in front of you. Thank you for watching me.